very satisfying, whether that is the way they are spelled or the way that they are spoken. And hopefully I have plenty of examples for you in either case. So let's begin with the help of my trusty marker with our first word, and you will have to forgive me a little bit because my handwriting is not the prettiest thing in the world, but our first word is flux. F L U X. Flux. 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 This is a word that I think is most satisfying when it is said. Flux. Flux. Flux is a very fun and satisfying word, in my opinion. Our next word is spectacle. S P E C T A C L E. Spectacle. 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 Whether this is referring to a celebration or a pair of spectacles you might wear on your head, spectacle is the next word. Our third word is subject. S U B J E C T. Subject. 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 Subject is our third word of today. The fourth word is tumble. T U M B L E. Tumble. 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 Tumble is another one of those words that I think is more satisfying when you say it than when you spell it. Tumble. Tumble. The fifth word is wraith. W R A I T H. Wraith. What I love about this word is it almost sounds exactly like what it is. Wraith. 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 It sounds very ephemeral. It sounds almost ghost-like when you say it. Wraith. 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 Absolutely phenomenal word. Our sixth word is calculate. Let me make sure I have the space for this. Hold on. C-A-L-C-U-L-A-T-E. Calculate. 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 I calculate that this sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Earlier this morning, the rain was sprinkling. Sprinkle. The next word is one of my favorites. Multitude. M-U-L-T-I-T-U-D-E. Multitude. 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 This word is both satisfying when you say it and when you spell it. It is very fun to spell multitude. 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 Very, very fun word. The next word is mulligan. M-U-L-L-I-G-A-N. Mulligan. 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 Very fun word. In almost a similar way as multitude, it has that m at the start, but it goes in a different direction with the gan sound at the back. It works for a different reason, not as fun to spell, but very fun to say. Mulligan. The next word is fraction. F-R-A-C-T-I-O-N. Fraction. 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 This is an example of a fraction. 1/2, which is, of course, half. Fraction. In high school, I was actually very good at fractions. It was one of my better parts in math class. It was fractions and probability was where I shined. But that is for another day. The next word is cup. C-U-P. Cup. 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 I feel like a lot of words that start with the letter C could make it onto this list. I think C is just a very good sound, a very strong consonant sound. Spell I cup. Cup is the word. The next word that I have for you is another long one, so I hope I have the space for it. The next word is department. is like 3 in the morning. So, I might screw some of these up. Hold on. D, E, P, A, R, T, M, E, N, T. I believe that's right. Department. Let me check my list. Yes. Okay. Didn't want to screw that up twice. Department. 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 Very fun to say. Of course, I don't think this is a word most people use anymore. I guess that's just the way the world is. Department. The next word is perhaps a bit biased because it is a 4-letter word that starts with the letter E. Echo is the next word. E. C. H. O. Echo. 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 Only very rarely in my life have I experienced an actual natural echo, and it was when I was up north near Canada, and I was on a camping trip, and there was this great big ravine that was near our campsite. I don't know quite how tall it was. If I were to wager a guess, with hindsight, of course, being about 10, 11 years ago since I've been there, but if I were to wager, I guess I would say it was about 100 feet tall from where our campsite was to the bottom of the ravine. It could have been more, it could have been less, but that is one of the only times I ever remember experiencing an actual echo. The next word is crisp. C-R-I-S-P. Of course, my British viewers, to them, this is a delicious snack. But here in America, this is how we would describe perhaps the crisp air when it is cold outside, or the crisp of a fresh apple. Of course, in America, crisps are actually chips. But this is the next word. Crisp. 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 Crisp is a very fun word. Crisps, on the other hand, crisps, not so much. A bit unsettling, actually. In my opinion, at least. Of course, the Brits are very well versed in saying it, so more power to them. The next word on the list is gullible. Gullible. It says gullible on the ceiling. Gullible. Gullible. is struck. S T R U C K. Struck. 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 Struck is the next word. And I know that I have a tendency to whistle my S sounds, so I know that's not everyone's favorite, and I apologize because the next word is another S word. It's very similar, in fact. The next word is structure. S T R U C T U R E. Structure. 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 Structure is a very fun word to say, in my opinion, at least. The next word is juxtapose. J U X T A P O S E. Juxtapose. 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 The letter X is a very interesting letter that can make lots of different sounds depending on the word and the position. The X, of course, in juxtapose is acting as an S, basically. And in other words, it can act as a Z, which is very fun. The next word is proposal. P R O P O S A L. Proposal. 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 Later today, I have a proposal for how we can save the world. Proposal. The next word is acrylic. A C R. Let me check my list actually. Yes, okay. ACRYLIC. I think I've spelled that right. Again, it is 3:30 in the morning, and I have been trying to record this video for the last hour and a half, so forgive me if I screw some of these up. I'm not used to using some of them, but I think this is right. There might be an L that I'm missing. Anyways, acrylic, 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 acrylic. A friend of mine is a big fan of getting acrylic nails every couple weeks. I talk to her about it sometimes, and she has told me that at times it can cost up to $250 for a set of nails. And I ask her, against the state. I am no such criminal. Complicit. My final word. My final word for you tonight is slumber. 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 And I don't quite like how that R turned out. Let me do that better. Slumber, which is something I hope you will be doing shortly. Slumber, 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 slumber. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and please let me know in the comments what words you find satisfying, whether that is how they are said, how they are spelled, or just how they look. Perhaps I will incorporate them into another video, but for the time being, I hope to speak with